What's going on, guys? It's Chris from the Ski Monster here. I'm going to be showing you how to wax your skis from home. So wax has two purposes. First purpose is to go faster and glide over the snow nicely. Second purpose is to protect your skis from the ice crystals. So if we imagine the snow as a bunch of ice crystals, they're really scratching up your base of your ski if you don't have wax on there. So when we wax the ski, we're protecting the base, and the ice crystals are going to be pulling that wax from your base instead of leaving your bases all scratched up and fuzzy. And the more we do that, the less grinding we'll have to do when you bring your skis in to get tuned. So the more wax you do, the more life you're giving your skis. So when you're waxing your skis from home, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a vise or something to put your skis on to make them nice and stable. You're going to need a brick of wax. You're going to need a ski-specific waxing iron, not a clothes iron. You're going to need some brushes. And you're going to need some plastic scrapers. So you want to check the box that your wax came in and set your iron to that temperature because you want your wax to melt, not burn. We're going to come in with the wax on the middle of the iron, holding it at an angle, and we're going to drip this along the ski, not leaving too much wax on there. Once we have our wax beaded onto the ski like this, we're going to take our iron, put it on the ski, and the most important thing is to keep this thing moving. We do not want to hold it in one spot for too long. Otherwise, we can burn into the base of the ski, causing irreparable damage. So as we're slowly moving this across, we're just making sure that we spread the wax out over all the spots that need wax. And again, not leaving it in one spot. So once we've got the wax on the ski, we're going to let this cool down for 30 minutes to an hour so that it's nice and hardened and it's saturated into the base. So once our wax is dried, we're going to take a plastic scraper and we're going to go from tip to tail scraping this off the ski. Sometimes it can be hard to see where the wax is, and if you're not sure if it's still there, just keep scraping and you'll see a little bit more come off. It can take a little bit of time and effort to get all of this off, but it will be worth it. So once we've scraped all the wax off the base, we're going to grab some brushes, starting with a more coarse one and working down to a finer brush. And we're going to get this looking nice and smooth. So what we're looking for after brushing is all of the dust from the wax is off of the ski and we have a nice smooth finish. You'll know you're done with the fine brush once you see all that powder coming off, but you really can't do too much brushing, so just brush away. So now that we've waxed our skis at home, we're ready for next season. Every 3 to 5 days of skiing, you should probably reapply some wax on your ski to help with that preventative maintenance so we don't have to do as much grinding when we bring them in to get tuned. If you have any other questions, give us a call or book an appointment at theskimonster.com.